He got problems, she got problems, only I got 411 problems. Hey, hi, what's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a new vlog. Yeah, the look is, I thought I just did this already. I felt like I just did this already like 2 weeks ago. I just did this already. But anyway, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to a Sunday reset and a monthly maintenance situation. Seemed like I just did last week. But anyway, tune in.
This is not really our fault. Like, even Tyler Perry, the way he's promoting anti-blackness is not even really his fault, because what he is showing a lot of the times is real, and it is a reflection of a certain group of black people that men like him grow to really hate.
Señor, por favor, espere acá. Mal. Completamente. Fumar.
Against the people that he grew up, these, poor, ignorant ass black people. It doesn't at all. All right, to policing black people's bodies, and y'all not understanding the lengths at which bodies are being policed. Yesterday, I'm going out into the nature to take a walk. Is a dog gonna come out of a gate? As a new speak, and so that's why I pulled back on doing that. I didn't even recognize you. Did you hear me? Either slow or you're vehicle or you're both. Now, let I saw a comment, but thank you though. Thank you for letting me know that I've said something that hit dog hollered you. And now we have to try to make me feel bad about something that I don't feel bad about. But of course, commenting on my body is always like a feeling of like feeling somebody trying to throw energy at you. That's how things feel to me. Then you feel like somebody threw energetic daggers at you with certain comments. And that is what I'm feeling. And I honestly feel like in those situations, that's what's intended. It's intended to throw an emotional dagger my way. And when I tell people to suck my dick, it's me throwing at her. I can't go ham on my body like that, because then I'll be sick. Yeah. Because sometimes, you have all types of physical issues because you've been traumatized several times over and over again, and you're still hyper performing. Yeah, no. When you see people that really like themselves, it triggers some people, so they want you to not like yourself as much. I promise. It doesn't matter how much y'all stress me out on the internet. I will never think I'm the problem.
That part.
Based on if the girls at all girls school were gay, right? Time we rethink sending our kids to HBCUs. And I would rather be around, not all. That's why I say some, because I never want to be anywhere where it's like all white people. Please don't misunderstand me. No. But if they're not like super duper racist, a lot of the times it's easier to be around them than it is, and then they stop giving a fuck about their hair, and because the whole point was to create an environment that was nurturing to black students. But now there are black people on the internet calling it babying them. And my fucking friend, I'm glad my friend got a fine nigga into the band. You want to see if you can get him to want to fuck you. That's what this sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So look, the ones that sell the most, they added on 8 cents. The ones that don't really sell are still like $1. The little dollar cups. Those are still $1. But the ones that sell the most, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Frosted Flakes, Pops, they added 8 cents on. So I have a coupon, so I'm coming to use that. It was a surprise coupon, so I'm coming to use that. And I'm coming to re-up on my Sea Escapes. I really like those, the pina colada pineapple ones. I really like those, so I'm coming to re-up on that. And some cereal, because the cereal is cheaper here than it is in the store, like in regular store, like Walmart type situation. So let me see your way. Answer me. That's gonna hold you for the whole day. I don't need to cook the spaghetti, right?
Let me tell you something. Let me have that. That is for future meals, okay? We good today. But think about Wednesday. Think about Thursday. Think about Friday.
Today is Monday.
Exactly.
What you eating on Tuesday?
I'm gonna be here Tuesday.
Oh.
Got a doctor love appointment. Hey.
Yeah, look how messy Ty is. Anyway. Okay, y'all, dinner is done. I already had a piece of corn, and I ain't make a plate because I had McDonald's. I had McDonald's inside, had Wendy's. That's food for the rest of the week. I'm tired. I should be asleep. I did all that running around, and my kid gonna say, "Can I get a ride to work?" Anyway, welcome to a new vlog, y'all. Welcome to a new vlog. Dinner's done. Good night. Good night. I need 2 hours. I ain't even getting 2 hours. I'll check in later. Because I gotta ask y'all a question. I'll check in later.
Right now. Okay, maybe I might run. Alright. Alright. You have yourself a ball. I just want to adjust myself. Alright. Oh! Oh!
That's crazy. Now I'm gonna fuck that storm. Alright.
In a matter of minutes. Let me tell you how the previous clips spoke to me. While I'm driving the second side of the work, I'm talking to him because I'm trying to wake up anyway, because my lay down time is 3. I usually go to sleep around 4. But today I was like, okay, let me give me a nap. So 4:50 I lay down to fall asleep. I'm awaking myself basically at 6:07. So I has to be to work at 6:30, right? So while we're driving, like, I'm trying to wake up and then also get him there on time. I was like, you're gonna have to wake me up like 5:55 so we can leave by 6, so you can get here. Like, we got enough time just in case traffic, whatever, traffic lights, we got enough time to get you to work on time. When we're leaving our joint, it's beautiful.
They start waking me up.
Beautiful. As you see in the previous clips, the closer we get, because I inserted certain parts where it's like the lightning, like I'm looking at the lightning, and I was like, and then talking to myself, I was like, the lightning is getting stronger and stronger. But on the way I'm talking to Ty, and I was telling him how y'all saw the deer, and I was like, I saw a deer today, big as the car.
I saw a deer big as the car this morning.
And so he was like, a deer hit the car, and he's in his phone, like he's texting, so he's not really paying any attention. And how I confirm it, because I was like, I'm gonna sell your organs on Wednesday, and he was like, yeah, what?
You saw a deer hit a car?
I saw a deer big as the car, bigger than my car.
Oh, okay.
Over there by a tropical cafe.
Huh?
She said the deer was by a tropical cafe.
Oh, okay.
They sell your organs on Wednesday.
And I started laughing because I knew you weren't paying me any attention. So I stopped talking. But I started paying attention to my surroundings. And I'm looking. And so I was like, okay, it's a storm over here. It's making its way to me. So I got time to drop you off and get back. By the time we got to the traffic light, turn to drop him off, y'all see, like he literally, when I pull in, I was like, ooh, like 2 minutes to spare. I think it was like 6:27. I was like, 2 minutes to spare for you to clock in. And he's steady texting, and I'm looking at him like, put the phone down, like, cause whatever you saying is really not that important. And so you starting to put stuff up so you can get out. And while you in your phone, the rain gets heavier and heavier. And then he was like, I got time, and it gets really bad. And he was like, I was just trying to adjust myself, and now you gotta get out and you gotta run. Because he was like, I'm not running. Because I was like, you gotta run. Because I usually like park a certain way, and he has to walk around, but I pulled close as I could get so he can run to the door.
All this rain and whatnot.
You can dance a little bit. Don't fall.
I'm not gonna run at all. Okay, maybe I might run a little bit. Alright. You have yourself a ball? I see. I just want to adjust myself. Alright. Oh!
That's crazy.
Because it literally had started raining really bad. When I pulled off, like the wind was moving my car too. And so now I'm ticked off because I was like, now I'm in a storm. Because I had to drop you off to work. Would you let me know about work late notice? Like, I'm thinking like you're off. I had no idea you had to work today. So I'm thinking you're off. And it's like, I need you to write it down, write your schedule down. So I don't know. Because if I knew I had to take him to work, or he needed to ride to work, I wouldn't have ran around all day. I would have came and laid down so I could sleep, so I could be ready for me to go to work tonight. So while I'm sitting in the storm, looking at the storm, and I am amazed because we was just sitting at the same traffic light where it was lightning. Now the wind, and it's water everywhere, and the wind is blowing uncontrollably. You can barely see. The wind is blowing my car. Like, it's crazy. And when I get to a certain side where it's like, when I get back to the same traffic light we were sitting at, where it wasn't raining, it was just lightning, and I'm passing it, and it was like this: are you gonna ride the storm out? Are you gonna ride this storm out with me? And all I'm saying is, if I could just make it to the other side, if I could just make it to the other side, which is my side of town, and y'all see, my side of town is sunny, bright, and beautiful.
Nice and sunny. Sitting on their ass. That's so crazy. But it's coming this way.
Because the storm is making its way to me, and it hadn't got here yet, but it's making its way to me. I'm assuming if the storm comes in my direction, right? But you see, on my side of town, it's beautiful. It's like I could just make it to the other side, because in this little area over here, it's stormy, and it's like, are you going to ride out the storm with me? And the question I was gonna ask y'all was, do y'all check on y'all friends? Like, y'all really check on y'all friends? Like, check on their mental health, checking on them, like, for real, like saying, hey, like, you okay? How you doing in this economy? Are you really okay? Like, how are you doing for real? Like, are y'all really checking on y'all people? Or because y'all battling, you know, like everybody battling, y'all battling, it's like I'm not even thinking about nobody else. And that was gonna be the question. So while I'm sitting, while I made it literally a couple of miles away from Tyler, and it's beautiful, bright, and sunny, that's what keeps ringing in my spirit is, are you gonna ride this storm out with me? Cause I told y'all, I talk to God all the time, and it's like, bro, cause like this past a good little minute here, I'm beefing with God, cause it's like, bro, what we doing? We doing? And it's like, are you gonna ride this storm out with me, or what? You gonna ride it out, or what you doing? And I kept saying it. All I gotta do is just make it to the other side. All I gotta do is just make it to the other side. I said all that to say this. Are y'all gonna ride the storm out? Are you willing to ride it out to make it to the other side? Because on the other side, it is beautiful. And that thing ministered to me. Had me speechless. Shut me right on up. And don't get me wrong, y'all, because I know I am the main person who tired of storms, y'all. I am. I'm tired of being one of God's strongest soldiers, because I feel like it's so much always going on. It's always something going on in my life. But I also know it's somebody who got it worse. And I repeatedly try to check me after, when I get to a point where I feel like I'm complaining. It's like, you know what? I ain't happy, but I'm grateful. Because the storm is on its way on my side. And I made it safe. And I rode it out. And I made it safe. I'm in shelter. By the time I wake up, it should be over. Now, I don't know how long your storm gonna be. I don't know how long mine gonna be. But are you willing to ride it out? To make it to the other side? A trip. This song used to be a bop. Ooh, your name, Jesus, yeah. Without your love, I see there will be no me. Ain't no life, no love. Oh, Father, oh, Jesus, yeah. No love, no say. No love, no me, no you, Jesus. let them fall down. So let the tears fall down. This song used to be about every knee shall bow. I can't keep the tears from falling down, down. Just to mention you. Fall down. That used to be a bop. We used to listen to that on the radio. Gospel music just do something to you. I can't keep the tears from falling down. Just to mention you. Let's do the story time. Damn. Know what you tired. Good night. Still in the 180 era though. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. You know, black people, you're never really by yourself. There's always like
That's for that. Stay at it. Stay at it, boy.
That's why your shoulders hurt.
You wanna go?
Hey, my cousins, happy Friday. We made it. We made it. We made it again. It is August 14th, 2026. Weight loss check-in, week 124. We lost to like 2 pounds. I think the last weigh-in was like 185, 183. Somewhere in there. We still in the 180 situation. As I told y'all, I think that's probably where my little weight error is. But I ain't even tripping on it. We lost weight. Celebrate the small wins, baby. Celebrate the small wins. Anyway, let's get into it. We still got a belly. I am going to be completely honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm transparent. Baby, I've been eating so bad this week. Drinking soda. Eating bad. Don't do that. So, I was shocked when I was like, oh. But anyway, it's 124. It looks the same to me. It looks the same to me. But I'm still gonna keep on keeping on, baby. Still gonna keep on keeping on, baby. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this weekly vlog. That's it, y'all. That's it. Have you checked on your people? Are you gonna ride out the storm to get to the other side? Let me know. I hope y'all gonna continue riding with me though. I love you the mostest because you're definitely the dopest in real life, and I'll see y'all next week. Be safe. Be careful. Love on the people that love on you. And fuck them hating assholes.